face of a growing economy lies an unseen leak.
Kenya has potential to become even number 4 largest economy in Africa in the short term. The bigger challenge, as I said, is leadership, prioritization of how we grade our priorities. Which one comes after what? And I tend to believe that we need to go a bit low in terms of spending too much resources. Resources in terms of money, resources in terms of human power for the people who are employed by the Kenyan people. We go lower in managing politics, and we go all out in managing the economy.
Every year, billions escape through hidden channels, silently draining the resources needed to build the nation's future.
When people talk about illicit financial flows,
Yes.
what comes to mind is usually money coming in.
Yes.
But the bigger tragedy for the economy is what is called illicit financial outflow, not inflow. It's even worse. Because it's illicit first because the money is not legitimate, or how you've gotten the money is not legitimate. That's why the name illicit is there. But the flow then, when you have made money that you cannot explain, it brings the urgency to take it out. So that now leads to an outflow of money. Why does that happen? As the economy grows, wealth stops being possessions. Wealth starts being capital. Now, for wealth to be capital, in most of the cases, it needs to be legitimized. So when you have money you cannot legitimize, the wealth only becomes possession, what you own. But it sheds off from becoming capital, from becoming money that can enable other things. So that's the stark difference. That when you have money here, a lot of it, you can't explain it, you want it out.
This is the story of illicit financial flows and the fight to strengthen domestic resource mobilization. Illicit financial flows, or IFF, refer to money that is illegally earned, transferred or used across borders. In Kenya, these flows take many forms.
We also need not overburden Kenyans even further. Let me cite what I mean. The road from Nakuru will help the entire western part of Kenya, from Nairobi to Nakuru, the expansion. That road was to be built before for Kenyans to use without paying. Now, that has been changed. Now, beyond the Kenyan who pays KRI, the same Kenyans who pays pay, the same Kenyans pays fuel levy. Now, he already pays those three to guarantee them public amenities, including a road. Then, on top of paying your rightful share of taxes, then you are told to enjoy a public good, you have to pay. Those kind of things, like overburdening Kenyans with more payments, is not the way to build the economy. The road from here, Nairobi to Nakuru, should be expanded.
Illicit financial flows are not inevitable. They thrive in silence, but weaken under scrutiny.
For anything, Kenya is even... I think we have more laws than we need. What makes this kind of things work is goodwill, and usually political goodwill. If there is goodwill from the leadership, even the laws are made in parliament, and they can be made to happen when there is goodwill. The second thing is the sanctity of institutions, that has the responsibility to look after public resources, so that we seal any loophole that necessitates an outflow of money that is especially not gotten in the most straightforward manner. So laws are there, they can always be strengthened, but goodwill supersedes the presence of the laws. To be done is for us to have a direction of where we are headed, and that direction is usually shepherded by the leadership of the country by that point in time. So that people can read signals. Leadership is more about signaling. Signaling means when, for example, I'm MP for Kiharu, yes, and my CDF chairman realizes there is something I do to get something out of CDF, they take cue. So we need to also think about that in terms of Kenya, so that all of us who are in leadership can do our best in our level, so that we also signal to every other person that the country is headed in this direction. Otherwise, there is room for improvement.
Every shilling saved, every loophole sealed, every citizen empowered. This is how Kenya secures its destiny, one honest step at a time.